Julie, how are you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Okay. How was your week?
It was pretty good. We still can't agree upon a lot of things, you know. Me and Bill, I guess we're just always gonna disagree on some things.
What kind of things are you talking about? What kind of things do y'all disagree about?
Well, he likes to go out with his friends a lot, and that doesn't bother me. I don't have a problem with that. I like that he's out, socializing and enjoying his friends. They're having a good time together and things, but he won't ever call. If I call him, he won't answer the phone.
Okay.
If I text him, he won't text me back. And it's just like he doesn't, acknowledge that I'm anywhere around or that I have any importance in his life when he's off with his friends.
That must be very difficult to deal with.
It is difficult to deal with because he doesn't seem to understand that I'm concerned.
So communication is very important to you.
Yes, it is. It is very important to me because I would like to know that he's okay. Like I've told him I don't know how many times, I don't care if he's gone. If he goes out with his friends. I actually like that he goes out with his friends because he's a happier person. But, I just want to know that he is okay.
Right. Okay. That makes sense. I can see how, that would be very concerning for you when he doesn't text or call, and, it sounds like you have a lot of trust in him. Like, trust is not an issue, and that's a very wonderful spot to be in for a young married couple. It sounds to me like you are very aware that he needs to have his own friends, and that's okay with you. So what kind of things do you do? Do you have a group of friends that you hang out with that maybe like a counterpart to his group of friends? Do you have like a group of girls that you go with?
Oh, sure. I have a peer group
Great.
that I hang out with. We go and do all kinds of stuff too. And, that's why I'm saying it doesn't bother me that he goes off with his friends.
So what is it that bothers you?
It's that I don't know if he's okay. He's going for hours and, they're out there. I know that there could be drinking, there could be, it's a safety concern for me.
A safety concern?
Yeah, I just want to know, I don't care. You could be gone 2 hours, 10 hours. It don't matter, but I just want to know that, because there is the drinking.
Right.
Or whatever, that you're going to make it home safe, and if you drink too much, well, so be it. I'll come get you. I don't have a problem. I just want to know that you're safe.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense. It's a very valid concern. Worried about his safety. Has he ever not been safe before? Has there ever been an issue where he didn't contact you and then something had happened and you didn't know about it and weren't able to get in touch with him or anything like that? Is that ever an issue that y'all have handled before in your relationship?
No, it wasn't. It hasn't ever been an issue for me and Bill, but it wasn't an issue in a relationship that I had with a friend of mine.
Okay, tell me more about that.
We were really close. We were friends for several years, and one afternoon, she was supposed to be coming over, and she didn't she didn't show up when she was supposed to be there. And I knew that wasn't like her. So I started calling and texting, and I didn't get any type of response from her, so I was, I said, well, maybe she stopped off on the way, although I was really scared and frightened inside. I tried to, rationalize why, she wasn't returning my text or answering the phone when I was calling her. But she had not changed her, plan and stopped off on the way to my house. She actually got in an auto accident and died.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
So,
wow.
That, I guess, is one of the reasons I'm so concerned.
Yeah.
That he just, I don't, like I said, I don't care if he's out and about. I want him to be out and about. I want him to be happy, but at least let me know that you're safe.
Does he know about what happened with your friend? Is he aware of that?
I've told him, but I don't think he really understands how devastating that was for me.
Yeah, the fact that you didn't know, and that occurrence, I think, might be affecting how you're feeling in this situation, because I think you might be making some parallels between the two situations where, like, your friend, you couldn't get in touch with her and she wound up getting into a terrible automobile accident, and now when you're not able to get in touch with your husband, you make that association to that occurrence. Does that make sense? Like, you associate not being able to contact him when he's out with your friends getting in that horrible car accident.
I guess I can see how that would relate to each other. I don't think I ever thought about it like that, but yeah, because it is. The only issue I have is that it's a safety issue.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, first of all, I want to commend you guys on coming in and making the effort. Like, you guys are both doing really hard work, and I got to give you both credit. You've been doing your individual sessions and your sessions together, and just keep that in mind, bear that in mind. That's a really wonderful thing for you guys to be doing together. That shows to me, and should maybe show to you guys as well, that you're both very committed to this relationship, and just bear that in mind. So there is a tool. It sounds to me like y'all are having some issues communicating, and there is a tool that we use sometimes in therapy. It's the DEAR MAN. It's an acronym, and I'm going to go over it with you. I have a worksheet that we're going to work off of, and it just kind of helps you to be able to communicate with your partner about exactly what the situation is, being objective, and asserting yourself and your needs, and in a calm manner that maybe he'll be receptive to, so there won't be the defenses kind of going up, and you're using I statements generally, so like it won't be an opportunity for him to really get defensive. And then maybe towards the end, we'll be able to negotiate him, or you negotiating for your need for him to kind of let you know where he is, and just shoot a text, a phone call, something to know that you're okay. Mm-hmm. Would that be okay if we went over something like that? And we can role play it in session. So you're not. You can kind of get all the kinks out, or kind of become familiar with it just in here in our individual sessions until you feel ready to sit down and speak with him about that. Does that sound like something you might be interested in?
Yeah, sure, we can do that, because I don't really even care where he's at. I don't care where he's at or what he's doing. I just want him to,
of course,
be safe, and he's going to make it home safe when he's ready to come home.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, I've handed you this sheet. It says DBT, which is just short for dialectical behavioral therapy, interpersonal effectiveness skills, and Dear Man. So Dear is going to be described, and you want to describe as objectively as possible the situation. So you've already kind of done that with me. So what you want to do is say, state the facts, basically. You go out.
Okay, you go out and you won't contact me the whole time that you're out.
Very good, exactly. And the next step is going to be express. You want to express how this situation is affecting you. How does it make you feel? Remember, keep the focus on how you're feeling. So you feel when he goes out and doesn't contact you.
I get scared.
Okay, excellent.
Because I want you to get home safe.
Very good.
I don't care what you're doing. I just want you to get home safe.
Okay. Excellent. Assert. You're very assertive. You did that very well. You had good eye contact. You were just clear and direct and to the point. So you're very assertive naturally. So that's good. That's your A right here.
Okay.
Reinforce. So you want to kind of explain why you think the way you do and why you want what you want. So if you were to reinforce your request of him to call you or text you, what would that look like?
What would you want from me if we were to come to an agreement that you would respond to me?
Okay. Good.
I just want some kind of response. So if I can get a response, what would you want?
Okay, excellent. Mindful. M is mindful. You want to be mindful about how your feelings can influence your thoughts and your communication skills. It says here you want to be sure to avoid invalidating others or letting your emotions fuel your participation. So being mindful, just be aware of how you're feeling at the time that you're talking to him, whether or not you can feel your emotions kind of welling up, if you're getting defensive or offensive, anything like that. So just be aware of your internal emotional feelings. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I think I can take a couple deep breaths before we get into
the conversation. Perfect. Appear confident. You're very good at that. You already appear very confident. You want to remember that your presentation is important. Again, things like your body language and your tone, which it sounds like you said that you can take a deep breath before you go into that, so you can kind of regulate your emotions and kind of maybe bring your heart rate down a bit if you seem a bit anxious or if you feel anxious. Awesome. And then the last one is going to be N for negotiate. And sometimes with difficult situations, there needs to be a compromise. So what would a compromise, what would that look like in this situation for you? Do you need him to text you? If we're going from him not texting you or calling you at all to him calling you all the time and letting him know that he's okay, that's a continuum, right? So would you be okay with how, like, maybe once or twice a week just to get up to the point of regularity? Does that make sense?
Yeah, if he would just just acknowledge me, calling him, if he doesn't even have to answer the phone, if he will just, maybe acknowledge the text, like, I'm good, and like every 3 or 4 hours, okay, then I would be okay with that. I mean, like I said, I don't need to know where he's at or what he's doing or anything else. He's an adult. But maybe just acknowledge, every few hours, because I know you're out with your guys, having a good time and drinking and stuff. I just want to know you're safe.
Awesome. Well, we can continue to practice this in session if you want to, or if you feel like you're ready to talk to him about that, that's up to you. I'm here for you guys in whatever capacity you need me to be here. If you feel more comfortable doing this together, then that's fine. You just let me know, okay?
Thank you so much, because I feel a lot more calm. I think I can talk to him a little bit better now.
Cool. Great. It's been wonderful sitting with you. Thank you so much.
Certainly, thank you.